What's up, guys? MMAGAME here, bringing you another video, and we have the new gameplay video featuring Ronda Rousey and Miesha Tate that has been released by EA SPORTS UFC. And as you can see in the video, they both come out. There's no cutscenes. It just starts. The ref comes in, but nothing cuts. Ronda opens up with that first leg kick in a combo. Miesha Tate returns with a leg kick of her own, and they exchange in the center. From there, Ronda puts her in a clinch and pushes her against the cage. Tries to work some knees to the legs and body, but Miesha blocks most of these. But it actually allows Ronda to get a clinch, an over-under clinch, and then a beautiful judo toss into side control, where it actually gets to the point of the video. She mounts her. And as they say in the video, it's not as simple as pushing a submission button. You actually have to advance positions. But when you do go into the submission, as you can see, they pause it on screen. And this is the submission HUD. And basically how it works is there's 4 tiles, up, down, left, or right. And they'll be lit up in green or in blue. And the 4 tiles will have a blue right button on it, which just means it's for the defender, meaning that they can press the right analog stick in any direction they want. They can choose any of the 4, but by choosing one of the 4, then the attacker needs to press that same direction on the right analog stick to prevent them from advancing out of the submission. So by doing this, the attacker doesn't actually advance their own position. They're just actually blocking their opponent's advancement. So it's kind of just keeping someone where you want them while the defender is trying to get out of there. What then happens next is you'll see randomly at certain points a red left analog button will show up on one of the 4 directions. And if you're the attacker, what you want to do at that point is see that and then just flick that left analog stick one of the 4 directions in the correct one, and it will then advance you to the next stage. As you can see here, the left analog indicator has shown up on the top, the up direction, but she doesn't get it in time, and it actually ends up Miesha gets out of the first submission attempt, and we see a little transition into guard. But now Ronda goes for the arm again, and the same HUD comes up. As you can see, she's defending well, and she hits the next stage. But if you look, the next left analog stick appeared in the up direction, and she pressed it in time, so she was able to advance now, and now she's in a much better position. And what he said is that the submissions are affected by stamina, damage, and how fresh the fighters are, basically. So it's not easy to get some of these submissions, but your fighter, the submission stat helps as well. So Ronda's still defending, but then she sees that next left analog for the right on the right tile there, and is able to roll over an advanced position yet again. But if you notice throughout this entire struggle, you have to use the right analog too. If you're the attacker, you have to use the right and the left analog. And she's constantly looking for the left analog while defending with the right analog stick. So it's definitely going to not be the easiest thing in the world to get a submission. But I don't think it should be, so I think this is good. You kind of have to see a lot of stuff, information coming in, and you really have to pay attention to what's happening in the fight. But basically, it's pretty much over at this point. She advances to a pretty far stage in the submission and is actually able to hit that flick the left analog stick in the left direction right there. Now she's defending with the right, sees that left on the right tile, and is able to get the submission. And the celebration there. That's the video, guys. They just wanted to show off the submission system, and I pretty much have a very good understanding of it now. It seems pretty balanced to me, and I cannot wait to start using it, try to get some submissions. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this video. If you like the submission HUD, I personally think it's a lot better than UFC 3. It's kind of similar actually to EA MMA choke system a little bit. You kind of had to move it in the same direction as them. They just kind of got rid of the whole swirl aspect. You can just put it in a direction and hold it. You don't need to actually swirl the stick around, but it's kind of similar to that. I think it's really good though. It looks good on screen. It doesn't look really tacky, kind of how other games have. So I'm really excited about the submission system. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. That's the video. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Follow me on Twitch TV and Twitter. Till next time, this has been MMA Game. Peace.